Hello everyone, welcome to my world. The world of good changes, big changes, awareness and happiness. It doesn't matter where you live in this world, what job you have, how old you are, but if you want to change yourself, your life, and the world around you, you definitely need to watch these videos. Let me remind you, the knowledge with which I have made these videos has cost me $20 million, and I have spent 30 years of my life and traveled to more than 50 countries. So you are very lucky to watch them for free. Well, since you deserve to have a better life and opportunity, let's get started. Simply put, in order to change anything, you need to have new and accurate information about yourself, others, and the new world. Let me tell you a little about new world. The world we live in is completely different from the world our parents lived in 30 or 40 years ago. In the previous world, seemed everything had a positive stability and certainty. People grew up the same, got jobs, and started families. Everything was moving at a steady pace. Almost everyone was following the same values and directions. Fortunately or unfortunately, the new world is not like that. The present world is a series of unexpected and accelerated events that take us along, and previous experience is not enough to control it. And you may be thinking to yourself, why is it so? To answer this question, look at this picture for a moment. As you see in this picture, a number of gray balloons that are all placed together, and among them is the yellow one that has raised itself and reached a higher level than all of them. All those similar gray balloons are the symbols of centuries in the past times, and the yellow balloon is the symbol of the present time in which we live. As you see, there is nothing like it around. The new world seems to be due to tremendous advances in technology and many other factors, such as this mutant balloon that we don't have time to go into here. It shows that what we are in, called the present, is not a continuation of the past. So we should humbly accept that any experience from the past doesn't work anyway. So in this chaotic world, if someone tells you that they love you, if you are wise, you should expect that this love may end within a few hours or days. You should also expect this state of non-commitment in the context of your business partner too, because this is the reality of this world. Nothing is certain, and everything is valid until the further notice. Now, whatever you think or feel about it, sad, surprised, excited, or any other emotion, here I teach you ways to recognize this new weird world. Why do I call it weird? Because today we found that even our simplest scientific beliefs about the world around us were nothing more than misconceptions. For example, for centuries, this was the idea that we had before about how the planets and the Earths rotate around the Sun in the solar system. While the reality is like this, And as you can see, they are all moving towards an unknown destination in space while rotating together. We should know that the speed of the solar system in its orbit is calculated to be 230 kilometers per second, which is a very high speed. That's why in recent years, many scholars like Michio Kaku believes that the textbooks should be changed, and I believe that everything should be changed. Because of this mess, we witness of the strange behavior of ourselves and others every day. Speak of the devil. Some sociologists consider the new century to be the end of intimacy, but I have some reasons to consider it as a new intimacy with a completely different face, and I will talk about it in the next videos. With the short explanation that I give you about the features of the new world, it becomes clear that we are spinning among the countless possibilities. Consider this is the road of life. We don't know at any moment what is waiting for us at the next turn. A crazy driver is coming to us, a suicide bomber, crazy scientist who doesn't believe in morality and good and evil in a private or government laboratory making a deadly virus, or other unexpected disaster which are the product and result of our careless actions. Also, let me remind you, in this time and life, there is no shortcut to happiness. Let me put your mind at ease. No pain, no gain. When we don't have any new information about the new world, others, and yourself, then the only thing you get is pain without gain. A lot of work and effort with little income, dissatisfaction with the life, and disappointment with the future. All of them is the result of this ignorance. So that's why I am here to teach you how the features of the world, yourself, and other work. After this introduction about the world's new situation, now I'm going to explain some of the features of us as human patterns that help you to know yourself, others, and the new world. In daily communication, we play the roles of senders and receivers. When we talk to others, we send our messages, and when we listen to others, we receive the messages. So it's very important that each of us know the individual characteristics of ourselves and others in our daily conversation within the family, workplace, and other parts of society where we are during the day. When we learn these points, then we will know how to establish a relationship with our friends, spouse and children, our boss, the police and other members of society, and express our wishes with complete transparency. So you may be a young person who wants to apply for a university or a job. Maybe an investor who cannot connect with the job and people in her or his employment, or even a person who intends to migrate or change job. Now you understand that wherever you are, whatever job you have, and however old you are, you need to learn this information. So I will begin the description of the first individual characteristics of all human beings. Based on our behavioral characteristics, which are influenced by psychological and genetic factors, we fall into three groups: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. This is the part of our brain that controls what we see. Well, let's see who the visual people are. Now that I'm talking about this group of people, you may realize that you, your best friend, your spouse, or your boss are among this group. They speak very fast, so they don't have enough time to choose the right words. Since they don't pay attention to what words they use in their conversation, they may cause misunderstanding and discomfort to others. They get the most information about their life and work from their eyes. Although their sharp eyes see all the details, their ears that are not deaf do not hear much of what they need to hear. Years ago, when I was giving advice to some families, some parents complained about their children not listening to them. When I said, "It doesn't matter, this is normal," some of them got upset or angry and said, "How is it normal?" Then, when I would tell them the characteristics of visual people and teach them techniques so that the children would listen to their words, they would apologize and leave my office happy. Also, visual people do their work as fast as they speak. So if you're lucky in a bank and one of them is a bank teller, they will count your money at an incredible speed and do your work quickly. This is because this information will help you decide which job to choose or which people to choose for different jobs. Here I'm going to finish talking about visual people, and in the next video I will talk about auditory and kinesthetic people. Please, if you enjoyed this video and want me to continue it, like it and introduce it to your friends and family. Well, bye until the next video.